Alright, game's about to kick off here in a little bit. Mite Tigers down there getting ready to kick off the 2016 season. Coach Pre down there getting them all fired up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Gators Tigers.
Here they come. There they go. 2016 Mite Tigers wearing the white away jerseys today. Gonna be on the near sideline here with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, Foster Gators.
So just be mindful, there's a Toll on the team who's, I believe he's number 32. There's also a Hole on the team, number 12, not to get those two confused. So if they come across the mic, you might hear them on the loud mic here during this game, calling out Hole and Toll. That might get a little confusing. But there's Mite Gators wearing the home away blue, the pink socks, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We'll be on the far sideline. No commercial breaks today, so where there would usually be commercials in the middle of a game, don't have the luxury of those, so you'll just be getting to watch long stares at the game. Feel free to fast forward past all the not so key points in this recording. May also find a little bit of camera movement. I've got the best spot I could, but I got this little box of plants or whatever it is growing up here, so there may be some spots as I get closer to the near side of the field. I'm gonna have to lift the camera up and go over that box just as a forewarning, but should have pretty steady shots. So normally an announcer would tell you that which team won the coin toss and elected to kick or receive. I have no idea who won the coin toss and what they elected to do, but looks like the Mite Gators are going to start off with the first possession of the game, starting on their own 40. Just as a brief, in case this is your first year to Mite football, no kickoffs for the little guys. They can't get it that deep down the field, so they just take it at the 40. Thanks to the volunteers today over on the sidelines. Give them a quick shout out to the Chain Gang and the down marker crew making this game possible. Thanks to the referees and all the volunteers that participate to give these kids an opportunity to play youth football. Alright, so here we go. This is the first play of the 2016 season, kicking off between the Gators and the Tigers. Keep in mind they're not going to call penalties like they do the high school kids, but center takes the snap. I don't know what we got going on here, so we'll just try to figure it out. I don't know if that was supposed to be a run play or... Looks like they're going to back them up a yard, possibly for that mishandled snap, fumbled by the quarterback. Maybe Tiny Mite's only penalize him a yard instead of 5. This is my first year to Tiny Mite football, so not gonna get the best commentator crew up here, but I'll do my best. So it looks like the Tigers are set up in a split back set. Receiver's in motion. They took the snap. He runs to the left side, goes around everybody, and it looks like the outside linebacker on that right side for the Tiger defense brings him down. Should be about a gain of maybe 10 yards. Gain of about 10 yards. They're spotting the ball on the 49.
9-yard run. Third and 1.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 1. The Gators are set up in that same split back set. Refs are blowing the play dead right now, trying to get rid of that music from the announcer stand. So it looks like the Gators are set up in the same split back set. Tigers got more pressure to the line, not running a free safety. Quarterback takes the snap. He's off to the left. He's running outside. He's being pressured by a couple Tigers. He brings it back the other way. He gets a block, and it looks like he's brought down by the outside linebacker, but not before he gains a couple yards. Looks like up to the 51. It's going to be a 1st down for the Gators and give them a new set of downs. Looks like they're spotting the ball at the 52 for a gain of 3 yards. Tigers are trying to get their defense set. Coaches back there getting their players in place. As the Gators come up to the line, they're staying in that same split back set. All right, quarterback takes a snap. He gives the handoff up the middle. He breaks a couple tackles, and it looks like he gains about 5-6 yards before being brought down by 3 Tigers. Spot the ball at the 40. Looks like about a 7-yard gain on the run. Tigers making a couple defensive swaps. Trying to get the right players out there to defend against this Gator offense. Looks like it's going to be second about 3 yards. Tigers still trying to get a player off the field. Gators line up in that same split back set. It's another handoff up the middle. He shakes back to the right before he runs into a wall of Tigers. Looks like maybe to be a gain of about 5. He's going to give him another 1st down and move the chains.
1st down.
Referees are placing the ball at the 45. There's number 12. There's Hole on that defensive line. Same set for the Gators. Tigers look like they drop one back, maybe to a free safety. Handoff goes up the middle. Runs into a wall. Looks to gain maybe about a yard or two before he's bunched up there in the middle and gets brought down. Ball's going to be placed at 38, 39. It's like about the 38. Gaining maybe 2 yards. Gators take the snap. Looks like they ran a counter to the right side. And the Tigers finally bring him down. Looks to be about the 28-yard line. Gain of about 10 yards on the play. After lining up in that same set, a few plays in a row, they brought the receiver from the left, came around to the right and caught him on the counter. Bounced outside, and luckily the safety was able to run him down over there by the hash marks. Or, sorry, over by the numbers, not the hash marks. So the Gators will go ahead and reset and figure out how they can stop the forward momentum of the Gators here. The Tigers will reset and see how they can stop the forward momentum of the Gators. Give you a closer look at that defensive front for the Tigers. Got about 7:20 left in the first quarter, it looks like. First down and 10 for the Gators. They changed the set. It looks like they got a single back set now. Quarterback takes the snap under center. He's going to hand it off. Running back takes off to the left. He gets outside. And if he's not going to be ran down by anybody, and he's in the end zone.
Touchdown, Gators.
Touchdown, Gators. I think that play was designed to go to the right. Running back took it, maybe saw something different and bounced out to the left. And there was nobody home for the Tigers.
That was a touchdown by number 13, Bush.
So it looks like they're going to spot the ball on about the 2-yard line. That's what it typically is anyhow. That's going to be the extra point conversion. We'll see. Like I said, I'm new to Tiny Mite football, so still 1 point even if you ran in my day. Quarterback takes a snap and he's directly up the middle, and the conversion's good on a little QB keeper just off the left side of center. Offensive line just got a good push up the middle, and he ran right behind him, found the gap. So the Tiny Mite Gators get on the board first. With 5:30 left in the first quarter, that's a 1-point conversion from the 2-yard line. So the score is 7-0 in favor of the Gators on their first possession. That drive took about 11 minutes off the first quarter clock. They run 16 minutes. Understand that given penalties and everything else that takes place in between, clock doesn't stop. It's a continuous clock from 16-minute quarters. So got about 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. So the refs are blowing the whistle for the Gators to get back on the field here, get their defense on the field as the Tigers try to sort out their offense and see what they can get going for them here in this first possession. There's Christian right there in the blue cleats. He's a center. And right next to him, there you go, there's the pair right there. So there's number 12, there's Christian Hull. And I'm not sure Toll's first name, but he's number 32, lined up right next to number 12. Hull with an H and Toll with a T. So I haven't heard him calling any of those, any of the names over the loudspeaker though, so shouldn't get him confused if you're just paying attention to your player. So Coach Pre tries to sort out the offense, get the right players on the field, see what they can do on this first possession, moving the ball downfield. All right, first snap looks like a QB keeper, bounces out to the outside. He's shaking tackles and he's still on his feet before he's finally brought down at about the 45-yard line. Looks like the Gators may have had him in the backfield, but he shook off about 3 tackles before finally being brought down at the 45. Gain of 5 yards on first down. Coach Pre trying to get him to run the play. The Gators defense wasn't quite set. They were still running players in from the sideline, trying to get him to run that play and catch that Gators defense, catch them on their heels. Looks like a flag, first flag of the game was thrown on the play. We'll wait to see what the call is on that. Coach Pre talking it out with the officials here. Looks like it's going against the Gators and they're going to take it. Don't know exactly what the call is, but it's going to move the Tigers up to about the 47-yard line. Gonna have to back the Gators up. They're still standing in front of the ball. It's gonna be a 5-yard face pass penalty for the official call. So it's gonna back them up, and it's gonna be first down and about 3, unless that sideline marker's wrong, but should be first down and about 3. So clock stop for that penalty. Looks like there's, or maybe it didn't stop. All right, so the run goes up the middle and looks like he stopped in the backfield for a short loss. That Gators defense just swarmed through the line on that one. About 1:30 left in the first quarter. It's going to be second about 4. Looks like they took a 1-yard loss on the play. Like they were running a couple players onto the field for an offensive swap. Coach Pre sent him back to the sidelines, looking to keep the same set out there. So they got to split back. Up. Pitches in the wrong spot. Looks like there's a fumble in the backfield. I think the quarterback was expecting to pitch it left, and all his backs went to the right. A little bit of miscommunication there for the Tigers. It's going to set him back a few more yards. Well, after that first play, the quarterback took it for about 5 yards after he shook about 3 tackles. After the penalty, they've lost about 4 yards in which they gained on that penalty, so it's going to be about 3rd and 7. Tigers are going to try and see if they can do something. Quarterback takes the snap, Oh, he bounces out to the right, tries to cut back in, and he's brought down. He's swarmed by about 4 Gators. Finally taken down. Looks like we got some commotion back here on the play as well. Ref blows stoppage to the play. Looks like there may be an injured player down on the field. Coach Pre's gonna go take a look at him. All right. So it looks like there must have been a penalty on the play. Not sure what it was, but the refs walked up, spotted the ball at the Gators 45, called it a first down, and the chain gang's moving down the line. So not sure what that penalty was. But for the Gators, or for the Tigers, I'm sorry, it keeps the drive alive, keeps them moving down the field. Looks like the Gators would have stopped him short, if not for that penalty, would have stopped him short, would have brought up 4th down. But instead it moves the chains and keeps the offensive possession going for the Tigers. So they take the snap. Quarterback's immediately gathered up in the backfield, and it looks like he's going to be wrangled down for a loss of a couple yards. Coach Pre trying to get some fire into that offensive line, who's not holding up very strong right now against that Gator defense. All right, so the quarterback snaps the ball. Looks like there was another miscommunication in the backfield. The backs maybe not being where they were supposed to be, or the quarterback turning in the wrong direction, not really sure, but more miscommunication in the Tiger backfield. Loss of about 2 more yards, so it's going to bring up 3rd and about 15. And that looks like it's going to do it for the first quarter. So the kids are going to take a water break, and we'll be back here shortly. This may even be halftime, folks. Looks like they've got 6 minutes on the clock.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Tiny Mite Tigers cheerleading team.
Yeah, it looks like this is halftime, folks. So we'll get the Tiny Mite Tiger cheerleading squad out here, and then we'll get back to business right after the half. Alright, that was the Tiny Mite Tigers cheerleading squad.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Tiny Mite Gators cheer team.
And here comes the Tiny Mite Gators cheer team. Sorry about all the movement, trying to make some quick adjustments to the camera. Alright, there's that Tiny Mite Gators cheerleading squad.
For your Tiny Mite cheer team.
AJ! All right, so here we go, switching sides, getting ready to kick off the second half. Tigers are going to have possession first at their own 40. Hopefully made some adjustments at halftime, so move the ball on offense a little bit better. A little bit of confusion going on here. Two coaches walking over to talk it out with the ref. Don't know what they're trying to figure out here. Coaches are pretty fired up about it, though. I think everybody's a little bit confused as to what's going on right now. As soon as I find out, I'll let you know. It looks like the Gators are going to start off on offense, which is odd, seeing as how they had the first half possession. I've never seen this before. I don't know that that would necessarily be fair, considering how much time has run off the clock. I mean, we're playing tiny mite ball here. 16 minutes and a half, and by the time the Tigers had possession in that first half, after the Gators drive, it looks like I think there was about 5 minutes left on the clock when they originally received possession, so still kind of confused as to what's going on. It looks like the Tigers are getting their offense back out on the field. Maybe they reset. I don't know. I'm sure we'll all figure it out after the game. May have very well been why Coach Free was so fired up about it. Only playing 16-minute halves as long as the ball is moving without the clock stopping. Doesn't leave much time for possession for the other team at the end of the half. So Tigers trying to get their offense set. Here they go, first play of the second half. Quarterback takes a snap under center, is fumbled, and he just falls right on it. So it looks like the first play of the second half for the Tigers is going to result in a loss of a yard. Just a reminder, ball spotted at the 40, no kickoffs in Tiny Mite. Possession starts from your own 40. So the ball is now spotted at the 39 for the Tigers. They got 3 backs. Quarterback takes a snap under center. He fumbles the ball, and looks like the Gators may have recovered that. No, Tigers retain possession of the ball. Looks like the quarterback turned around from a pitch, but as the ball was snapped, it took too long for the quarterback to get the ball from center. Backs were already gone by the time he went to pitch it, so he didn't have anybody to pitch it with. Bobbled it a little bit and then just dropped it in the backfield. We fell on top of it to retain possession. Tigers make some adjustments on offense. The loss of 2 is going to bring up 3rd down and 13. Line up in that same 3-back set. Takes the ball from under center. He runs it out to the left. And it looks like he's brought down from behind. About a 3 or 4 yard gain. So that's going to bring up 4th down for the Tigers. Ball's going to be spotted back at the 40, so it looks like it was about a gain of 3. Is going to bring up 4th and 10. So as the Tigers line up for this 4th down play, looks like that may be their best option on offense, is to try and use that speed and get outside. Same 3-back set. Quarterback takes a snap under center. Looks like the handoff's right up the middle. He's met immediately. Looks like he's going to be stopped for a gain of only about a yard on 4th down. So it looks like it'll be a turnover on down to the Gators. May have been a penalty on the play. The ref is walking that ball all the way down the field, and I'm not sure what this is all about. So just like I said, I'm new to Tiny Mite football, first season. Looks like a turnover on downs instead of giving the Gators the ball at the Tiger, what would have been about 41 or 42 yard line. The Gators are going to take the ball at their own 20. 11:40 to go in the second half. Gators are still up 7-0. It's going to be first down and 10 from their own 20. This is their first offensive possession of the second half. Tigers defense bumped the camera and knocked it straight up in the air, so it threw it into standby and I had to get back to recording. I missed that play. Looked like the Gators tried to bounce outside to the right. Short gain of a yard for the Gators on that play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Nope, I stand corrected. A loss of a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Quarterback takes the snap. Looks like they're going out to the right side. They're bouncing out right, trying to use the speed to get outside. He cuts back, but he fumbles the ball. Don't know who has it at the bottom of the pile, but it looks like the Tigers got possession of the ball on that fumble recovery. Right, number 1. I don't have the roster of all these kids' names, so I'm sorry, but it's going to be a turnover on a fumble recovery for the for the Tigers. So here comes that Tiger offense, working with a short field. Hopefully they can get something moving and put one in the end zone. Looks like they recovered that ball right on the 25-yard line, so that's where they're going to take over. Short field to work with here. Quarterback takes a snap under center, bounces out to the right, but he's immediately met by 2 Gators. Looks like he's going to be brought down for maybe a short gain or no gain at all. I'm not sure. Looks like it may have been about a gain of a yard on the play. They're going to spot the ball and give him a yard, maybe a half a yard. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. Quarterback takes the snap. He bounces out to the left side, trying to use the speed to get around the defense. He makes one cut. Nice run to the outside. Looked like a quarterback keeper on that one. So he gains about 7 yards on the play, which is going to bring up 3rd and about 2 or 3. Tigers able to use that speed and get outside. Trying to run in another offensive player here. Coach Pre trying to get his offense organized. Quarterback takes the snap under center, breaks it to the left on another QB keeper, dives to the line, looks like he's going, and he takes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Looks like another QB keeper off to the left. Looks like the Tigers really got something going on that right side of the Gators defense. Getting a good push and using the speed to get outside. Quarterback dodges a couple players and he's off to the races. So they're going to place the ball at the 2-yard line for this conversion. If the Tigers can put it in, they'll tie up this game. Just over 7 minutes left here in the second half. Let's see if they go back to that left side where they were having such good movement. Quarterback takes a snap. It looks like he's going to the right. He rolls out. He's got one guy to beat. Oh, and he's tripped up and stopped just short. So they're not going to get the conversion. Score is going to be 7-6. Had he not tripped up on himself, he probably would have made it to the end zone.
7-6 Gators.
So with 6 minutes left in the second half, the Tigers are going to have to hope for a turnover here and make quick work to get it back down to an end zone if they want this victory. So the Tigers are scrambling to set up their defense, running players off still. Gators are going to start from their own 40. Gators lined up again in that split back set. Quarterback takes the snap. Looks like he's going to be tackled in the backfield for a loss. Looks like about a loss of 4, maybe 5 yards on that play. Can't really see from this angle whether there's a fumble in the backfield, but the Tigers sure penetrated that offensive line and got in there to stop them for the loss. So a loss of 5 yards on that play is going to bring up 2nd and 15 for the Gators. Coach is making some moves. Cole's dropping back the linebacker right there in the middle. Gators getting ready to take this snap. Cole moves out right. Looks like it may be a false start. Unless that was a fumbled snap. I couldn't really tell from here. But it looks like it's going to be another loss for the Gators. If nothing else, a loss of down. Doesn't look like the yardstick moved any, but it's going to be a loss of downs nevertheless. Maybe a fumbled snap. It's going to bring up about 3rd and 15 for the Gators. With 3:30 left in the second half. Going to need a quick turnover, but if this ball's turned over on downs, then it's going to back the Tigers all the way up to their own end. Gators trying to get that offensive play off. Coach still going to hurry up. Quarterback takes a snap under center, and it looks like they're just down in the ball here. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, they're just taking the snap and down in the ball, trying to kill off that clock. So they're going to turn the ball over on downs. It's going to be Tigers' ball. They're going to back up here out their own end. I'm going to go ahead and readjust the camera. That way we can get set up around this thing that's in front of me here. Go ahead and get readjusted. So 2:30 left in the second half. Ball's going to be placed at the Tiger 25. They're going to have the whole field to work with if they want to get this win. So Coach Pre's organizing his offense. Try to get a couple plays in. 2:30 left in the game. I don't know if they have timeouts to stop the clock or not. They've got 75 yards to go. So the Tigers set up their offense. They got another 3-back set. They take the snap under center. He misses one tackle. He's trying to spin back inside, but he's met immediately at the line of scrimmage. Looks like it may be a short gain of a yard. They're trying to get the ball back set. Gain of about a yard on the play. Tigers trying to make some adjustments here on offense. Clock's winding down, 2 minutes left in the game. They're going to have to run a couple quick plays if they're going to get this ball downfield. They need big yards quick. Timeout may have been taken because the clock stopped at 2 minutes. Quarterback takes the snap under center, pitches it left. He takes the pitch. He bounces outside. Oh, he's caught in the backfield. Looks like it's going to be a loss of 2 yards. Didn't have any blockers. He was trying to dodge him on his own. Looks like there may be an injured player on the play. Running back slow to get up. Clock's still winding down with 1:30 left. They've only got about 1 or 2 more plays. 2nd down and 9. I don't necessarily think the downs are going to be an issue because they're only going to get a couple more plays off anyhow. Looks like the running back was injured on that play. They're getting him off the field. Clock stopped with 1:22 to go left in the game. Get another player in to replace him. Ref signals time to continue. So the clock's ticking. 1:17 left in the game. Tigers trying to get their offense ran. Free back set. Quarterback takes the snap. He's met immediately in the backfield. Looks like he's going to be brought down for a 2 to 3 yard loss. So Coach Pre takes a timeout to stop the clock with 58 seconds to go in the game. It's going to bring up 4th and, depending on the spot, is the Gators' last chance to get either a first down, maybe use another timeout, run another play, or they're going to have something big here. So in the last possession for the Tigers, they were effectively using the left side to gain yards, which got them the score, but looks like they've kept trying to push it to the left here and had no luck. So the Gators may have adjusted their defense and swapped some players around. Looks like the Gators got about 7 up towards the line. They're really just trying to jam that offensive line of the Gators. Quarterback takes the snap. He's going to bounce outside. He gets a block out left. He's got to dodge a guy, but he fumbles the ball. Looks like another Tiger falls on it, but that's going to end up being a turnover on downs. So it's going to be a turnover on downs. The Gators are going to have the ball. They're just going to leave the spot right there at about the 27-yard line of the Tigers. I think maybe the Gators recovered that fumble. So not a turnover on downs, but a fumble recovery for the Gators. Clock still winding down with 10 seconds left to go in the game. It looks like that's going to do it for this first game of the season. Tigers still running some players off the field. Gators are taking the snap. Looks like they run back. They hand off the ball up the middle. And that player, with 1 player left to beat, is going to be brought down at about the 14-yard line. Number 11 came over and made that tackle, saved the score on what looked to be the last play of the game. And that's the game, folks. So the first game of the season for the Tiny Mite Tigers is in the books. Final score, Gators 7, Tigers 6.
Hey!
So once again, we want to give a big thank you to all the volunteers that helped the Okinawa Youth Football Program, the referees, the chain gang, the down marker, everybody that makes Okinawa Youth Football possible. So the scoreboard is showing 0 time. I don't know what's going on here. It looks like the Gators are lining up to run another play. I thought the refs had just blown the game over. Quarterback throws the ball. Maybe Coach Pre took a timeout just before the snap, before the clock ran out. But all right, folks, that looks to be the game. So the first one's in the books. Gators 7, Tigers 6. What a close game.